Welcome back, everyone. My name is Darren, and this is another episode of our artist series. And today I'm joined by the lovely Kim of Kilo Papa. And Kim, it's great to have you here today. Welcome to the show. And do you want to just introduce who you are, what's your name, where'd you come from to our audience today?
Sure. So my name is Kim Parker. I am artist, illustrator, designer, and maker for my small creative business, Kilo Papa Studio. I'm originally from Arbroath, which is the northeast Scotland.
Not far.
But I'm based in Glasgow currently. Yeah, not far.
Awesome. So Kilo Papa, that's an interesting name. I was like, where did that come from?
So my business has had a bit of a transformation over the past year. It used to be Ellie Oscar, which was just a made up name. And I was trying to I want a cool business name graduating from uni. I don't want to be like the sort of classic business name, and I just made it up. But it made for quite confusing times. People thought that was my name. And I just thought I need to try and shed that a little bit and morph it into something else. So Kilo Papa is just the phonetic names for K and P, which is obviously my initials. So Kilo Papa Studio was born.
Awesome.
And I'm trying to introduce new things, so it just allowed me to encompass everything together. So that's where that comes from.
Oh, awesome. I like it when it actually, and you're right, when it actually means something, has some meaning to you as well. It's nice that and people won't be calling you Ollie all the time when it's not your name.
Yeah, exactly. It used to be people were like, oh, it's not actually my name, and they wanted like a really cool story to be like, oh well, what's it mean? And I would just say, I just made it up, and you can see their faces were like, oh yeah, that's really not that exciting. So yeah, it's nice to have a little backstory.
Yeah, it's a good conversation starter rather than I just thought it was cool, but all the same, there's lots of names that are just cool for the sake of being, and that's fine. So how have you been dealing with things, Kim? With in regards to sort of this anyway, but like the North, it's been a bit of a wild ride for us because we were supposed to go live a little while ago, and now we're fingers crossed going to go live at the start of August this year. So how's the trail been for you so far?
Yeah, it's been good. It's maybe been a bit of a blessing in disguise, actually having it pushed back a little bit. And the thought, because I think initially we were supposed to paint it Christmas before last. Is that right?
Yeah, all time is merged into one, but I think 2019 into 2020.
Yeah, and it's quite a crazy, hectic time normally with doing markets and stuff, and I don't actually know how I would have physically been able to do it. So it was quite nice not having any markets there on, so I could actually crack on and do it. But yeah, it's been good. Yeah, it's always quite a fun thing to be a part of. I've done one statue show before, so I always look forward to doing something a bit different and working on a bit of a bigger scale. So
yeah, definitely, and they certainly are big. I keep teasing this about the project. We say 2.5 meters, but you don't realize how big 2.5 meters is until boom, it's a lighthouse in front of you.
Yeah, until you're face to face with it. Like I'd seen photographs, so I actually painted at my mum and dad's house because they've got big high ceilings.
Cool.
There's no way it would fit down here, so they got it in their house, and so they were sending photographs. They were so excited, and I'd seen some pictures of it, but when I actually got there, I was like, oh my god, wow. This is huge. And I just started thinking about my design. I was like, oh no, I've made a mistake. Yes, this isn't gonna work. But got there, but it was a lot of work. It's huge.
That's incredible. It is one of those things like, 2.5 meters. When you see it, oh my god, it's 2.5 meters.
Yeah.
That's good. So how is it obviously we can't give too much away, but is it influenced by your like other artwork, or is it something you just totally blank canvas and went bespoke because it's a lighthouse or because of the area? How did you approach the project like that?
So it's inspired by the Bellrock Lighthouse, which is a really famous lighthouse off the coast of Arbroath. And as soon as I was applying to as soon as it came available, I thought I have to do something around Bellrock. Right. And it is in my sort of black and white detailed decorative style. So it's kind of a merger of the nature and engineering of the lighthouse and my style. So it all kind of comes together.
Awesome. So so what would you say, like when people look at it, what do you want them to feel? Do you want it to feel like home? Want it to feel like Montrose, or just get lost within the artwork?
Yeah, I think probably like, wow, how did she do that?
Yeah, how long did that take?
Yeah, I looked at it myself and I thought, did I do that? Wow, okay, good job. But yeah, I quite like to sort of shock people a little bit and make them like really come close and really look at it because it's highly detailed and there's a little bit of writing on it to sort of talk a bit of facts and explain a bit more about the lighthouse and things. So I like to draw people in and really make them look, just not from a distance, but to actually approach it and really look at it and learn something about it, which is good.
Oh, that's exciting. Yeah, I think it's like having that bit of interactive nature about it, and there's going to be some things that people pick up and others that don't pick up, or they'll pick unique sort of perspectives out of it. That's really exciting. Yeah, I can't wait to see it. I know all your other designs and they're so intricate, so I'm really intrigued at how you've actually managed to take your style and add it to something so big.
Yeah, so I know, and it's quite, initially I thought, oh, this is going to be a breeze compared to Irwilly because it's like all sorts of angles and it was really complicated, and I actually painted him in here and had him over the sofa and all sorts of godly positions to paint him. So initially I thought, oh, this is going to be quite easy with the lighthouse because it is just this sort of flattish shape, but the ridges were a bit of a challenge ultimately, but they got there.
Got there in the end. I think there's a lot of people we've interviewed, a lot of people that were involved at Irwilly, and we heard the armpits were a particular headache the last time. And I was like, yeah, it was a bit rough, but it didn't have armpits.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think I even got into the armpits. I couldn't get in there, so I just kind of had to style them out a little bit and make it look like it was supposed to look like that. But yeah, complicated, not the easiest.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's brilliant. And was it obviously from Arbroath, you're not far from where I am today in Aberdeen. So was it partly part of the idea of getting into the project? Was it due to clan can't support? Because obviously we're prevalent right way throughout the Northeast and Northern Isles as well.
I actually hadn't heard of clan until I saw the call out for artists for the next statue. It was more the lighthouse part that really drew me in, just knowing the Bell Rock, but it was, it's just an added bonus that it's such a great charity at the same time, because I guess everybody is affected by cancer. Everybody knows somebody that is affected by cancer, and to be a part of it is just, it's great. It's an awesome thing to be a part of.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, fingers crossed it. We raise lots of awareness and lots of funds for a clan right with throughout of this as well. So will you be joining us on the trail? Restrictions allowing, will you be coming up from Glasgow to have a wee scope right with throughout the Northeast and Northern Isles?
Yeah, I love that. I've never been to Orkney or Shetland before, so I would love to try, because it's not a huge one, is it? I think there's like 50 or so, is there?
Yeah. 50, and we're sparsely sort of spread, so we're like right in the small communities, like right throughout the Northeast, and and I think we have about 3 each in Orkney and Shetland as well, so it's we're spread everywhere. So
and I'd love to try and get around them all, because the last one was there was just so many of them, it was quite hard, but yeah, definitely want to get up there and get the family up there and have a mooch about. Can't wait for it to start.
Yeah, definitely. I know it's
go anywhere. It would be just amazing just now, just to go anywhere.
I know. I think that's part of it. It's exciting. We're in all the different communities and not just city centres. But at the same time, I can't wait to go. I couldn't wait to go to see it anyway. But now, like
just buzzing for it. It'll be so good. Yeah.
Brilliant. That's good. So, did you take part in the trail last time as well when you had the sculpture as part of it?
Yeah, we tried to, because my paintings are obviously based in Arbroath, I was able to get up to Aberdeen and see where mine was, obviously, and then being here, I remember that actually I was on a night out when I didn't know where mine was going to be, and someone was taking a picture of it being winched into place at Fitty. It was at the Fitty.
Oh area. Yeah.
Right, I'm a terrible chucker, but we were on a bit of a night out, and one had just been put down in Glasgow, and I was so excited, and everyone was like, "What is going on? Where's she going? Where's she running to?" And so I managed to see a good chunk around here and a couple around Edinburgh, and it was brilliant. I hope that's got people more excited for this one, just because they're familiar with the early one, and hopefully that encourages people to go up.
Fingers crossed. I think we're all looking forward to do anything personally, but I think just rediscovering Scotland and Northeast and all the little communities we definitely haven't visited probably for a year anyway, but perhaps longer too.
I know, exactly. There's so many cute little places up there, and even where the Mount Irwilly was last year, I'd never been there before, right on the water, and it's such a cute little artist area, so that was really nice. So it's always great to explore a bit more. There's lots of hidden gems in Scotland.
Yeah, it's definitely keep it. I don't know if it's just me noticing it more with this project, but it certainly seems like there's art popping up everywhere, and particularly in Aberdeen with new art as well. And it's on the buildings, and we've had your Willie and the Dolphins way back in I think 2014. So I think this would be the latest one to hopefully inspire people to get out there and enjoy Scotland.
Yeah, exactly. And there's a great little art community up in Aberdeen. I think people forget about that. I did an Etsy market there a couple of Christmases ago. And there's a massive community up there, and it's awesome. Everyone just thinks, Glasgow, Edinburgh, whatever, but there's a lot going on up there. It's good. It's
good to hear like a stamp of authority for Aberdeen from you as well. Like everyone, I feel like I've interviewed everyone from Dundee to start with, so it's nice to hear somebody A from Glasgow and B that's like really up on the Aberdeen art scene as well.
I totally forgot about Dundee there. Sorry, Dundee. Didn't mention
so no shade thrown at Dundee because they've had the limelight for weeks now at this point. Brilliant. And Kim, so if people want a little taster of your artwork, where can they go to find that? Where are you most active online, where they can get a flavour of what you're about?
You can find me on Instagram under Kilo Papa Studio. You can find me at my website, which is www.kilopapastudio.com. Don't like I've ever plugged my website like that before. I need to improve my social media. I'm sort of dip in and out, but you can find me floating around. I think I'm on Facebook as well.
I think everyone's on Facebook, whether they're a member or not. I think I've got a Facebook page. Great. And have you got any other projects this year for everyone to get excited about as well?
Sure. So I've actually just started a new body of work. I'm trying to work through all 282 of the Munros.
Oh wow!
So I put trying at the start. I'm not going to nail myself down to that, but I'm working through the popular ones, and they're in a kind of don't know how to pronounce this word, topography, the sort of contour linear effect.
Oh, cool.
So very sort of aerial view.
So like the circle, like then you see it like bird's eye view. I get you.
Doing one of each of those. So some of them are linear, some of them have got the doodles, and then pairing them with this new collection of painted frames that I'm working on. So there's quite a lot of new stuff coming. I just need to focus my mind. I get distracted quite easily. So that's the plan. Just working on that, and I'm quite excited about it.
That's brilliant. Yeah. Are you going to bag any Munros while you do this as well?
I've not got very good knees, but I'll try.
That's my excuse too.
I can get up, no bother, but coming back down, need airlifted. So
I think as well, we all have that one friend who'll drag us up in Munro at a weekend. So which is a great thing, but also a curse to your knees.
Yeah, definitely. No, my boyfriend's gone up one and one only. There was that was just enough for him, the one experience. Need to get a new friend for sure.
I know. Maybe stick to drawing them and not doing them. Admire them from above whilst drawing them.
From a distance, I can go for a walk on the outskirts, but
that was good. I'll sit down here, draw it, and grab a sandwich.
That's my kind of Munro walking.
That sounds much better. Amazing. Well, thank you so much today, Kim, for spending a little bit of time with us and sort of that sneak peek about your lighthouse. Or one of them that I'm really looking forward to seeing. More so, just appreciate the amount of effort and work that you would have had to put in. And now that you mentioned those ridges, even trying to keep straight lines and that going through those ridges, and you probably don't want me to ever mention that again.
It's come up in flashbacks.
Too many flashbacks with it. But no, thank you so much again. And everyone, thank you again for watching this week's episode. So that's Kilo Papa Studio. So we'll leave the links down below so you can go and check out her website and see some of the work and some of the things you're working on. And I'm sure you'll be putting lots of stuff on Instagram and stuff as you work on your Munro project as well. And hopefully we'll get you up to Aberdeen sooner rather than later too, so you can actually come and see the lighthouses and come see Clan as well. But thank you everyone again for watching, and we will see you next time.